Hey there everybody, it's Matt with Max Video, and today we are doing a movie review and an anime review all in one. We're reviewing the anime movie Your Name. Um, for those that don't know what Your Name is, if you're not in the anime scene, this was a hit movie over in Japan, like blew the national box office sales out the window over there. Um, like it had such good. It has a 98% uh, Rotten Tomatoes rating, and their strict is crap. So yeah, Metacritic gave it a 79 out of 100. So this is not only acclaimed by the viewers, but is also acclaimed by critics alike. That's a rarity. Um, from what I've read, it actually did better in Japan than Studio Ghibli's movies, which most people have heard of those, even if you're not into anime. I mean, those are movies like Spirited Away, Kiki's Delivery Service, those movies. My Neighbor Totoro, Howl's Moving Castle, all of those, this apparently did better than them. Uh, yeah, so I was excited to see it. Um, Me and Derek, who you know from my unboxing videos, were looking for this movie for months before we finally got our hands on it. He watched it in Japanese, English subbed. I watched it English dubbed, to kind of, you know, so we got both, sides of it, so we could, kind of talk to each other about it and get the full effect. Um, so yeah, let's kind of just tackle this. I'm not going to give away any spoilers in this. I'm going to give you a baseline explanation as to what this movie is about. Because this is, I don't care if you're into anime, if you're into movies with story and character building and just you never know what's going to happen next, watch this. It is fantastic in that fashion. So yeah, the movie takes place in two different locations. One is in Tokyo, and one is in a small little town in the mountains beside a crater lake. And you have Taki, who is your main male character, and Mitsuha, who is your main female character. Getting a phone call. I'll call you back. Um, so Taki is a uh, high school age guy, living the city life, goes to school, works a part-time job as a waiter, just lives his life. Mitsuha is a young shrine maiden, and she dreams of getting out of this town, dreams of moving to Tokyo, and getting out of this small town life and actually becoming something other than just a shrine maiden or, such as that. So, and Mitsuha is the daughter of the mayor of the town, so that puts a lot of strain on her. But she lives with her grandmother. So you start this movie, and it throws it right at you real quick. Of Mitsuha wakes up one morning, but she isn't Mitsuha. It's it's her body, but Taki's consciousness is inhabiting the body, and it's vice versa with it. When and the trigger is sleep. When they go to sleep is when this happens, and while Taki's in Mitsuha's body, Mitsuha is in Taki's body. So, needless to say, it was a bit of a shock to them both when it first happened. Um, with Taki and Mitsuha's body, he was instantly like, "Oh, this is just a dream," and like anime does, he was like, "I have boobs," and yeah, and then the sister walks in, and is like, "Why are you playing with yourself?" And it's just a big comedy scene right there. Then you have when Mitsuha inhabits. Sorry, my hair is just all over the place. And when Mitsuha's in Taki's body, she's like, "Oh, this is weird. I'm in a boy's body." And it's like, "Oh, I have to go to the bathroom. This is gross." And they begin living their lives for each other. But it's only like 2 to 3 days a week that this happens. And they eventually get to the point where they leave each other's notes of what they did while they were in their bodies. And that way it wasn't like a surprise to them. They weren't shocked as to what went down when they were, out of body. Um, it gets to where Mitsuha actually gets Taki's crush to like him because he's very effeminate when she's the one piloting the body. So, and Taki makes Mitsuha popular in school because he's brash and boyish when he's in her body. So it's interesting that way. And that's about the first quarter of the movie, quarter to first third of the movie. It takes so many turns after that that I don't want to go into it because I don't want to spoil it for you. Because, good golly, you need to watch this. Um, the music in this is beautifully orchestrated to match the feel of what the writers and directors are wanting to go for in this scene. And in this movie is the director and writer of this movie was big on saying, "This isn't the movie I wanted. It could have been so much better." If this isn't good to him, I can only imagine what he saw in this beforehand. So the animation is heads and tails above almost anything I've seen. Beautiful use of color and environment and scenery. It's breathtaking. Um, the voice acting is on point. Um, Actually, the version I saw had both the English subtitles and the dub going on at the same time. So I got to see how they translate everything from the, you know, English sub version to the dubbed version, and everything was pretty well, crossed over. There was a few jokes that wouldn't have gone as well otherwise, and they changed it up to make it make more sense, which I love when companies are able to dub something well. So good on them for that. Um, yeah, overall, just a remarkable movie. Um, it is available right now on Blu-ray and DVD for, I want to say it was like $80, which is a bit audacious, but what can you do? There are other ways of finding this. I've heard it's on Kodi, the streaming site, and it's also on different anime streaming sites, so check those out. And yeah, um, I'm going to actually leave a link probably up here to anime that takes on a similar premise to this. That's Kokoro Connect. I reviewed that probably about a year ago now. If you like this movie, you'll like this anime. If you like this anime, you'll love this movie. And yeah, so thank you all for watching. Um, like I said, 10 out of 10 for this. Let me know if you've seen this movie, what you thought of it in the comments below. If you liked my way of introducing the movie, please hit that like button. And as always, I love all of you guys. and I'll see you tomorrow. Later.